Oh my gosh, guys, early as hell. Yeah, you guys guessed it. We're going to the Jonasegway's max range course. It's a 2.5 hour drive. I'm doing this for you guys, all right? And plus, I'm curious. We gotta find out if this single motor thing is really what they say it is. I know you guys said that, hey, the single motor will burn out if you use it for too long. It didn't burn out going to Death Valley. Maybe it won't burn out today, even though today's ride is going to be a much longer ride. We'll see what happens. Oh, we got a ways to go. Got a ways to go. We at that parking spot now. So we about to get the Victor out the back, get everything all set up. I got all the GoPros charged. Everything's ready to go. Let's get it. All right, guys. So here we are. We're kitted up. Today's rider weight is going to be 204 pounds. We got voltage at 67.2. The P7, all right? That's the only setting that I was really kind of like iffy about changing. I put P7 to 5. We got no power start. P7 at 5. So that's 5% of the power. Remember, guys, we are going for absolute maximum range. What's the maximum range we're going to be able to conduct with the power settings all the way down, where it's still kind of reasonable. I'm not going to be riding fast. I will keep it in speed mode too. And yeah, we'll see if it makes the actual full 70, is it 76? I think it's a 76 or 78 mile ride. Let's see if it makes it. It's pretty chilly out here right now. The scooter, shall I say the Victor, he is preset, he's warm. You know, I had him at the house, put him in the back. The sun started to come out, started to get a little warmer inside. So he should be somewhat preheated, which is always important for batteries when you're dealing with cold weather. But yeah, let's see how this plays out. All right, see ya. All right, guys, so this is our actual test course. The full test course is actually about 78.4 miles, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we didn't get to complete the full, course because, one, it was just cold. The starting temperature for this ride was about 41 degrees, and by the time we got back to the car, I think it was around 70 or 71 degrees. So the battery life actually depleted so much faster, guys, like way faster. This whole beginning of the ride, I'd say all the way up to about the turning point where I turned around, it was like the battery was just depleting too fast. And I was riding actually a little bit, and I mean a little bit, maybe about 1 mile an hour slower than I did with the dual motors, just to kind of make up for the cold. But it was just too cold, guys. This was just almost a failure. Now, we did get a lot of miles out of the way, and then we hit 21 miles an hour, and I think that's the fast spot. That's the spot where I'm always going to hit the high speed or the highest speed during this range test course. But anyways, yeah, the temperature really affected the battery, guys. It just did. The battery started to slow down as far as consumption goes. Like, it just wasn't drinking as much juice towards the end of the trip, but then it was too late by then. So I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys look at the very top, you can see the elevation changes next to my actual picture. This was a really good ride as always. I turned around early, as you guys see in the video later on. I'm gonna just explain real quick, but we had 53.1 miles at that point, and it did pretty good. This time the volts were actually lower than the battery percentage. So anyways, go on ahead and watch the rest of the video, and I'll see you guys at the end.
All right, guys, so I had to put the power output to 75% of its power because I had it set to the lowest. I don't even know why they allow you to set it that low, unless just these eye controllers are just default controllers, and they can apply for any scooter of all power types. But anyways, when I had the power set at 5%, like the output on the P8 settings, the scooter wouldn't even do anything. I hit the throttle and it didn't even budge. So I went on ahead and put it to 10%, didn't do anything. I went up to like 15% power and it just nudged. It just did a little quick nudge. So I was like, damn it. I was like, well, okay, well, we'll just put the power output to 75% of its power and just leave it like that. So we're gonna ride this 75% of its power. The P7 settings, which is your start, like your acceleration, your torque, that's set to 0. So that's like for no power, even though it still feels like it's got a little kick to it. But we got that one set to its lowest. And that's what we got going on, guys. So we're gonna do this ride. It is cold out here, so I expect this to, this is definitely gonna affect the battery, how long it's gonna go. But we're gonna do it anyway, just cause, you know, I couldn't do this later. I should have waited later in the day, guys, but I didn't want to get home super late, you know. My weekends are very short at home, so we're just gonna go on ahead and conduct this anyway. We'll see how far it goes. I tell you what, if this thing actually goes further than it did in dual motor and single motor, it's actually rather impressive. Now, I'm trying to use the cruise control at the lowest setting that it'll go in single motor mode, and it seems to go at a lower speed. It sets around 13 miles an hour. So, I mean, I guess the speed's gonna be a little bit different this time around, but we're doing the same distance. So it's all about seeing how far you can go on a charge. That's what I'm really trying to do here, guys. I want to see exactly what's the maximum range I'm going to really get out of this thing without needing to charge it. So, or on a single charge. So here we go. Man, it's chilly. You know I'm gonna have to do this again, right? Hate to see it. I'll tell you guys something, man. When you guys go on ahead and start setting up your little trails that you guys are gonna ride, right? Because you guys are going to if you don't already. When you guys ride through the hood, man, in the morning time and in the evening times, it be smelling so good. Oh man, I just had to throw that out there. I wonder if I'm the only one that noticed that. If you guys noticed that as well, go on and put it down below in the comments. When you ride through the hood, tell me it don't be smelling good. Look at that, every time I go over a bump, it gets further and further. Tell me it don't smell good up in the hood, man. Damn. Anyways, we're about 14.5 miles deep. We got 92% battery left. 92. I believe when I did a dual motor test run, I believe it was, I still had 100% right now at this point. I think I had 100% up until about 16 miles, 16.2, 16.1 miles. And yeah, we got 63 volts. So remember guys, if you guys haven't watched the first video when I did the range test with the 2 motors, with the dual motors, I actually ran out of battery percentage before I ran out of volts. Whew. I'm gonna have to run y'all back. All right, there you go. I actually ran out of battery percentage way before I ran out of volts. When my battery percentage hit 0%, I still have 54 volts if I remember correctly. In the description below, you guys will see the dual motor test. Watch that one, that was interesting. Yeah, I still have more battery life. I mean, my battery was at 0 and I still had a bunch of volts left still. So I wonder when this is gonna, how many volts am I gonna have? Or yeah, how many volts am I gonna have when I get to 0% battery on a single motor? The only unfair advantage that I had with the dual motors versus now is that it was a lot warmer. The temperature was like, I think it was like 83 degrees was the high. Today's high is gonna be 70. And I think I started this ride at like 40, It was like 44 or 45 degrees. Not 100% sure, but I think my Garmin GPS is going to tell me, because it's all synced to my phone and everything, and the phone will tell the GPS where I am at that very moment when I started, and then we can go from there. But anyways, yeah, good food, man. Go through the hood. It's going to smell good, guys. Ugh. Look like coffee coming out. What exactly? Look. Ugh. Hate to see it. My guys and gals, it is very evident, and when I say very evident, I mean very evident, that we are not gonna make. I don't even think we're gonna make it as far as we did on dual motor. Right now, we got with 30 miles in, guys. We 30 miles in, but I got 52% battery life left, man. All right, and the key thing is, once that battery life goes down, I still have a lot of volts, right? But the volts ain't gonna last for so much longer without battery percentage. So then we got ourselves a situation here where it's like, do I just continue? Do I continue shooting and taking this all the way to like the same area, the same spot that I did in dual motor mode? Or do I turn around and go back before I run out of juice? Temperature makes a big difference. I always said there's three major things that make a really big difference on battery performance. That's temperature, weight when it comes to these electric scooters, and speed. You know, you ride fast, you get all that extra wind resistance, it's gonna eat that battery up. Going, guys. Good. All right, guys, so this ain't gonna work. All right, I got 55% battery left. We're only 30, we're like 31, 32 miles in. It'd be stupid to continue all the way to the end and then go back knowing that it's not gonna make it. So I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna run out of juice before I actually get back to Rodney, which is the CRV. So we're just gonna head on back right now and go from there. Do the little summary. Alright, you guys, just like last time when I got to this bridge, I walked it up the ramp because I was trying not to overexert the battery. This really short steep incline will juice the hell out of it. So last time on my way back I walked it, and here I am walking it on my way back again, single motor mode, just to be fair and consistent. Fast and Furious type. So I sit here, right? Or shall I say I stand here, and I'm thinking to myself, am I myth busting the whole single motor versus dual motor thing? I don't know. All right, you see that yellow and black ladybug on me? I must say I'm very impressed. I've never seen a black and yellow ladybug. I've seen them orangey, I've seen them red, but yellow? That's a pretty interesting color. Anyways, get up off me. Get out of here. All right, peoples, that's all I got, man. That's what I got for today. But y'all know we gotta run that shit back when it gets warm again, because I ain't happy with those results. It was a fair, you know, it wasn't fair. The dual motor setup had a better situation going on. I'm just glad I turned around when I did. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I got more videos coming. I always got my ideas coming and ticking. I try to put out a video every week because, you know, I got a 9 to 5 and I'm gone during the week and I don't have access to this type of good Wi-Fi where I can upload videos a little more frequently. So it actually gives me time to edit videos during the week while I'm at work, and then on the weekend I'll upload whatever I get to finish. So yeah, man, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate y'all being here. See you later. Peace.